Cheers and welcome to Bitter Reality Brewing. Yes, it's a taste test for a local beer from a local brewery that, just like I said, some of these beers, you know, there's a lot of great beers in Jacksonville, but there's some beers that just stand way out. They're very different from the typical beer. And I want to share them with you and let you know about them in case you're in Jacksonville, or you come through Jacksonville, you're visiting friends, family, or you're just driving through and you want to grab a can to go. Or if you're at a gastropub and it happens to be serving one of these beers, you'll go, I remember that one. I want to try it. But this is from Lemonstreet Brewing Brewery, and they're over in the west side. They're on Lemon Street, and
they're by like Stockton and Beaver.
Yeah, Stockton and Beaver, but off Dennis. If you go down Dennis, you'll eventually see them. And if you're like me, you're driving and you're like, where the hell are they? And it's like just when I was getting ready to give up, boom, there they were. And this beer, oh my gosh, this beer is amazing and it's very different. And yes, before I continue, you know, hit the subscribe wherever they're moving it to now. Hit the like, definitely appreciate it. I'm gonna tell you about this beer, but I wanna make sure that if you like what you hear, go over, check it out, go to the brewery. They had an amazing West Coast IPA too, which was just great. But you can get those in a lot of places that make really good West Coast, but this, you can't get this but at Lemonstreet. And it is, ready? I know, you're all like, what the hell is it? Come on. It's called Pink Automaton. He corrected me. I thought it said automation at first because I wasn't actually reading. I was just kind of glancing. But it is a kettle sour with hibiscus flowers, pineapple, and de-seeded jalapeno. It actually influenced the kettle sour I'm working on. Not the same thing, but there is a little similarity. And I tried it, and I gotta tell you, oh my gosh, the jalapeno stood out massively. The smell, the flavor, zero heat. I had no heat. I was like, this is just too cool. I love this. This is awesome. So we're gonna do a taste test for you tonight. And yes, I pulled the can out. Drew's like, man, that's a big can.
Also coming in at 5.2%, so pretty low.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, 5.2. And I'll probably stick the address. Is that 5.2 or 6.2?
That is 5.2.
5.2. Yeah, I need better glasses. I'll put the address. Yeah, and you can go there, check it out. If you're passing through Jacksonville, like I said, you know, just get a crowler to go. Big old can. Oh man, this smells nice. Yeah. It smells sweet. I know it's not, but it smells that hibiscus. You gotta understand, I love hibiscus. I love hibiscus. I will drink it, I will grow it. Love hibiscus. It's like the Florida flower. I know you can get it in Hawaii and some other places, but everywhere we live, we have hibiscus.
Well, you got 3 back up there, I was gonna say, yeah.
We have one that grows all kinds of different colors.
I can smell the jalapeno right from that.
Oh, that's what I love.
From a distance, it smelled just like almost like a pink lemonade in a way.
Yeah.
But up close, it smells like jalapeno.
It is like massive jalapeno. I mean, massive.
So in which case, I said I've actually had Pink Automaton at a different place called 904 Tacos. It's not like this. So I don't know, you said there's a coconut one too?
There's a coconut one and there's a couple, I guess, variations.
So it sounds like they mix it up depending on where they're distributed.
So yeah, maybe you didn't get the jalapeno.
Because it was just like a weird pink lemonade sour.
Oh no, you would have known this. Because the first time I ever went to drink it, I was like, oh my gosh, it was like pure jalapeno on my nose. And yes, I had it at the gastropub. First time. You gotta love jalapeno. If you don't like jalapeno, you're not gonna like this beer, but they have a lot of other great beers.
It says it's a kettle sour. I don't really get any sour from that.
It's a mild sour. And I think the problem was we had a little bit of a sour earlier, so maybe that was my problem, but I was thinking this was stronger in flavor, so I want to do this second instead of first.
I can smell the hibiscus in it.
I can taste the hibiscus. I don't smell
pineapple.
The pineapple kind of complements everything. Yeah, it doesn't really stand out.
Actually,
you get a little aftertaste. You get a little linger of the pineapple with the hibiscus.
It's just light.
It just complements everything. But oh, the jalapeno. Now, it's starting to calm down because I keep smelling it. But the first time you smell it, it is like someone's holding a jalapeno right under your nose.
But now that I smell it, it's just the hibiscus and a bit of pineapple. I don't even really smell the jalapeno anymore.
Oh, I would love to see how they brew this. It is just amazing that they can do so much smell and so much flavor with, like I said, zero heat.
Okay, the tartness is coming through again.
Okay.
So that first sip wasn't.
I mean, I don't get any heat. If someone gets heat from this, then maybe they find ketchup spicy. I don't know.
You know, you were saying hibiscus and blueberry have a similar
they do.
flavor, kind of like
Yes.
tartness at least.
Yep.
I was like, I don't really know about that. It does though. It does. It kind of tastes like there's blueberry in there.
Yep. Starbucks makes sells a hibiscus, or they call it their, I forget what they even call
like
it.
the Tazo.
Yeah, the passion tea. The passion tea is just hibiscus tea.
Yeah.
And it's like drinking sweet tarts without sugar. And to me, blueberry has that same tartness that like a sweet tart, although a sweet tart's a little more tart, but it's so similar to the hibiscus that if you did blueberry and hibiscus, it would be hard to separate them.
At least when you process it. I think blueberries on their own are very sweet.
Yeah, they're actually not, but they do taste sweet. The sugar content's kind of low, so they're actually, you know, if you're like on a weird diet, they're okay. I'm just gonna let you all enjoy yourself. I'm gonna sit back and just smell this beer, you know what I mean? I love the smell.
The hibiscus is very, very good.
Now they make another version of this with coconut. Me and him are very opposed to having coconut in our beer. We think that's disgusting. I have a temperature probe in my Keezer, and it's strapped to a coconut IPA that I will never drink.
Oh yeah, that one.
From Fish Dog Head or Dogfish Head. Yeah, Dogfish Head.
They make great stuff, but that was gross.
Yeah, I tried it. It was gross, and that's where that can is going to sit for the rest of its life. Oh, but yeah, if you're in Jacksonville or you're just passing through, get yourself a can, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Pink Automation. If you're going to Automaton, thank you. I keep calling it Automation.
It's like old school robot.
Yeah, I've never called it an Automaton, but that's okay.
Okay, well.
But if you just go into a gastro pub and you happen to see this on tap, definitely, it's worth the try. Definitely. You gotta like jalapeno. If you can't stand the smell or taste of jalapeno, you're gonna hate it.
Honestly, I think you'd be fine.
Yeah, but
if you hate it,
it has no heat. It has no heat.
There's no heat. If you are just kind of iffy or on the fence about the jalapeno, don't worry about it. The hibiscus overtakes it.
Yeah, and the jalapeno, the smell and the taste does diminish as you're drinking it because you start getting more of the hibiscus. And the pineapple really doesn't stand way out. It's not a pineapple beer. The pineapple,
just kind of mellows it out.
It mellows everything out. It's kind of a compliment. I mean, it's just, I feel like it's a compliment to both the jalapeno and to the hibiscus. It's just, it's kind of like, you know, the foundation, and then they put everything else on top for you to enjoy. Mm-hmm. Cheers. Thanks for joining us here at Bitter Reality Brewing. And like I said, Pink Automaton, I'm saying it correctly. I'll be going to that brewery more because, I mean, yeah, the West Coast, so far, the few beers I've had there so far are just, yeah, amazing. Don't forget, like, subscribe, keep sharing, and we'll try to find some more of these crazy beers that are really amazing to share with you.
Heck yeah.
Cheers.